Hi. All right, it's live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Talking Live with Macy. We'll wait for 15 people. This is the first week of the Clean Gifting series. So I hope all of you will share this series, live stream right now, because we're having a Christmas giveaway towards the end for prickly pear seed oil and more about clean gifting. So do share this right now with your friends, with your family, and to understand more about clean gifting, what it is. And also, we'll wait for 15 people. It looks like the counter is jumping. So please continue to share with your friends and family so I can officially start. All right. Thank you so much. It looks like we have 15 people already. We have 17. So continue to share, continue to stay with us because we're having a Christmas giveaway towards the end of today's Talking Live with Macy. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Talking Live with Macy. This is the second afternoon of December on a Sunday. So it's very bright outside, I can see. And I feel the Christmas vibes all around us. I see a lot of you going out. So please practice the SOPs, be safe, stay safe, and we definitely want all of you to enjoy Christmas, but to be safe at the same time. That aside, today, like I mentioned, we're actually having giveaway for Christmas, and today's topic is on hashtag clean gifting. Many of you are probably wondering what clean gifting is. First of all, let's talk about clean beauty. Clean beauty basically means safe, non-toxic ingredients for our skin. So when I talk about our skin, it's our face, our body, our hair. All of these things encompasses clean beauty. So when we talk about clean gifting, we're taking it one step further. We're going to source for these products that we're putting on our skin, uh, and it has to be safe and non-toxic. It has to be sourced naturally. It's a two-step thing. First is that it has to be safe and non-toxic for our skin, hair, and body. And the second thing is that it has to be sourced naturally. So that's the meaning of clean beauty. And clean gifting means reduce it, to not harm the environment as well. We are taking that one step further. That means reduce wrapping paper, reduce boxes. And if you have to use wrapping paper and boxes, let's reuse them again. So reuse those boxes, reuse that wrapping paper for the next gift. So that's a little bit more about clean gifting. And today we are really, really going to talk about that and more about PS Knudsen and what prickly pear seed oil is. I'm not sure whether you've heard of it. I've not heard of it. The only time I've heard of it is when I spoke to Patricia, and she told me about prickly pear seed oil. I've heard of avocado oil, even argan oil, but not prickly pear seed oil. So today we're going to talk about that, its benefits, and clean gifting. So stay with us all the way till the end. Please do, because we're having a Christmas giveaway. So we have Patricia Knudsen, the founder of PS Knudsen, here with us today. Hi, Pat.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank
I like the
you.
intro.
So I hope that I covered it quite nicely, but I think a lot of people want to know more about prickly pear seed oil. So as the founder of PS Knudsen, the brand, please tell us
Mhm.
how PS Knudsen started out.
So, very simple. Someone gave me the oil. I had never heard about it either. And then so I just tried it. It worked wonders on my skin. And I saw how fast it worked for an oil because I'm not an oil person. Like, I'm not an argan fan, or, I don't use all these oils because I always felt like it was this concept of when you put oil in your skin, don't you get oily and clogged and whatnot? So it's never been something that I'm very interested in. But I tried the prickly pear seed oil and it worked so well because it's non-comedogenic. So it means that it doesn't clog your pores. It actually helps with acne breakouts. It helps clean the skin. It helps with like dark circle under the eyes, wrinkles,
Wow.
everything actually. It's insane. Like the oil just did so many things that I was quite skeptical about, but it really did work for me. And when I gave it to my mom and other friends, it seemed to work for them too. So I was like, okay, well, let me look for the prickly pear seed oil. And I realized that there wasn't much choice in the market. It was either very expensive, because it is way more expensive than argan oil, or it was just I don't know. It wasn't that available compared to argan, for example, right? It's everywhere. Um,
Yeah.
so I just thought, you know what, I'll start bringing it in, see if anyone's interested. And to be honest, I didn't think about starting the brand. I just thought, okay, I'll just bring the oil in and then see if people are interested in the oil. But then I was like, but I can't just sell the oil by itself. Like I need to have something to sell it in. So then the brand came, and then I kind of just developed from there. And it was so funny because the start was so organic. It was like I was sticking everything myself till 5 a.m. I was sending it out personally, handwritten, like everything, like all the addresses, hours till 6 a.m., 5, 6 a.m. I was sitting there working. But now it's been a year, so I've gotten a system going. I've gotten everything into place, but it's crazy. It's been it's been a lot of work, but it's been worth it.
I remember you told me, well, I can still remember in the car, you were telling me how this prickly pear seed oil grew hair for you and you started having
Yes,
baby hair.
yes,
That like totally convinced me on the
yeah.
prickly pear seed oil.
I had dengue, so after dengue, 3 months after, my hair was literally, I'm not joking, it was like coming out in like in like batches. Like it was in my hand and I was in the shower. I was crying my eyes out because I, I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have no more hair left. Because like it was just coming out every day like that. And I didn't realize it was because of dengue. I just thought that something was wrong. But then I found out from someone else who had dengue that, oh, after the 3 months, your immune system, because it was broken down and whatnot, that's what happens. You lose your hair. So I probably lost like maybe a good 60, 70%. It was insane because I went to my hairstylist, and I panicked and I said, hey, you got to help me. Like, what's happening? And he was like, okay, I'm sure it's not that bad. And then he put me in the sink to wash my hair, and all I can hear is, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And he was just like, uh, this is not normal. And I was, because I kept thinking to myself, maybe it's normal. Like, people go through this. But then I found out, luckily, it was because of the dengue, which then led me to use the oil. I use it for my roots. So I just like rubbed it in under here. And then I used it, like, okay, with growth, you have to use it in your scalp, right? Because that's where you lost your
Mm.
hair. Um, and then it's just been growing so fast since then. So now it's back to normal. It's like,
Yeah, it's back to your normal thick hair.
it's, yeah, it was so scary
So,
though. I feel for people who lose their hair. Like I have so many people writing me, and I feel so bad for them. Like it's horrible.
well, there's prickly pear seed oil now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can use that. So,
yes.
where do you source your prickly pear seed oil from?
So when I first started, I kind of had help because my girlfriend already was talking to people who knew who had a brand, who had the stuff. So of course, prickly pear seed is from Morocco. Prickly pear seed is actually a cactus. So it's a cactus that's a vegetable and a fruit. So you have the cactus, which is a vegetable, then you have the actual fruit that is like a pink thing that's attached to the cactus, and then you have the seeds. And the seeds is where we cold press
Mm.
all the oil from. So the reason it's way more expensive than argan oil is because it takes like tons of these seeds to press
To
1 liter.
make.
One
Yeah,
liter.
it's
So
crazy.
you have to understand all the like work that goes into it back in Morocco, and a lot of these organizations, they're all like women's organizations. So it's like single moms that need work. So you're also supporting them. Like, and I mean, for me, COVID happened. I was supposed to travel there because I wanted to see how they were making it because it is very interesting. And because it's organic, it's natural, it's pure, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, uh, I wanted to see that process. And because it's coming from Morocco, which I'm sure most people know is a very beautiful place, it would have been such a nice trip to go there to see what was happening, and how it went down making the oil because it's a very tedious process.
Mm. Okay. So it's from Morocco, and we're actually supporting women who are over there who are making these oils.
Yes.
Okay. And what are the benefits of prickly pear seed oil for our skin, besides the fact that it grows hair as well?
So prickly pear seed oil, it's funny because when I write about what the benefits are, it's there's so many things because it has so many vitamins and it's full of antioxidants. And back in the day, like hundreds of years ago, they used to actually eat prickly pear. Like they ate it for to speed up their metabolism. They used to use it for like burns and scars. So they
Wow.
used to take it. Yeah, so it was actually something that's been used for decades, and it's because it comes from the earth, right? It's there's nothing added to it. It's 100% natural. And I have to say, like for me, like I use lots of products. Like I love makeup and skincare. So I've tried so much stuff. Um, but with prickly pear seed oil, it's it's organic, it's natural. There's nothing in it. It's 100% pure. You're not putting anything on your skin, which means that when I see results, I would prefer to use something like this that's I know is
Yeah.
100% pure than something where I know there's chemicals in it. So I see all the benefits of reduced wrinkles. It's hydrating as hell. Like it's insane how hydrating it is. Like you can put it in the night before when you wake up, your skin's still like super plump. It's good for I know a lot of people that use it for eczema. Case is my boyfriend. He has eczema. He's a stubborn French guy. He has eczema around here, and he only wants to use one product, and it's like from France, and you can't get it here. So he was like waiting for people to send it, or if people came, and he was like he had such bad eczema here, and he was like so stubborn. Nothing. He didn't want to use anything. And the oil, I said, please, just use the oil. Like, trust me, it's gonna work. And he was like, no, 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 I don't want to put that thing on. Like I don't know what my skin works. Finally, he gave in because he ran out of his product and it was bad. So he was like, okay, fine, give me that oil. And he used it. And now he's like on his fifth bottle. Like he's just like, do you have
Wow.
another bottle?
Matt, see? Yeah, you
Yeah,
see? Listen
yeah.
to your girlfriend, Matt.
I know. Thanks. Finally,
Seriously,
after like a
it's
year, he
just
finally
it
uses my
makes your
product.
life
Like, thanks.
easier.
I know. So it works for hair, it works for nails, it's amazing for skin. I've heard a lot of people using it for dark circles under their eyes.
Okay,
It
try
like
that.
for me, like I can put it on a pimple and then the next day the pimple's like reduced. Um, it's good for stretch marks. It's good for like when you're pregnant, you rub it everywhere. Like it's good for spider veins as well. It's really good for
Okay,
that. Uh, the oil is just generally really good for all skin types. It's good
okay.
for oily skin, it's good for dry skin, it's good for just the sensitive skin, it's good for everything. That's why I love this oil because it's just an all-around oil.
You just answered one question. So, Zach Hamid, I hope that Pat answered your question. It is for
Oh,
everyone and all types of skin.
yeah.
Uh, we'll take questions in a while. So, just keep your questions coming in for Pat. And remember, to stay with us till the end because we're having a giveaway for Christmas. The next question I had is what have you recently added to the brand, to PS Knudsen, besides prickly pear seed oil?
So when I started the brand, it was insane because it was just this oil and that was what it was. And I didn't realize how much work it took to create a business. Because you have to understand, like, I know a lot of people who went to business school and they've gone through the whole thing. I'm just like, I just learned on the whim, like it was literally just day by day, I was learning. So I was an enterprise and I was a Sundern Berhad. And then now I'm like working on products for the next. But I started this a long time ago because I already knew in my head, if this oil is so amazing, it would be so good to use, customize in your own recipes and other products. So I was thinking, what's my next product in the line? I was thinking I could have just bought anything and then just bottled it into my brand. But I thought, you know what? The hero and the only thing I've sold is this oil. So I need to custom make recipes and other products using this oil and still heroing it because it's so good. So I started on my face mist. I started on my face mist. Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So this is the face mist. Um, it's like, yeah, it's brand new. We just launched it a week ago. It took a year. Oh, it's so long.
I
It took
know.
1 year. I'm so tired. I mean, it's finally launched. Yeah, it took a whole year to do this. Yeah.
Wow. And we're giving that away, guys. So please stay with us. This is her latest launched product.
Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my God. I use it all day long. It's so good. It's addictive because I mean, for me, of course, it became addictive because I was testing, you know? I was like, it's made in Australia. Uh, I got it custom made. It's 100% natural. I worked so hard on making sure it was 100% natural because when they sent it to me and the ingredient list, I was like, I want it to hydrate. I want to use the oil. I want to add other ingredients that are good for the skin. I want it to be refreshing because we're in such a hot country. My skin, even though I use the oil, I can't keep putting the oil all day. I want something to
Yeah.
constantly hydrate. Yeah, that's why it came along. And it was supposed to be this thing where I thought, oh, face mist, that's easy. I can move on to the next product. 1 year later, COVID happened. 3 months it was stuck in customs, and then it came. And I wasn't happy about it. Then it had to go back, and then they had to send a new tester, and it was just back and forth in Australia. And it was just so bad during the lockdown because obviously having packages sent from other countries, it was slower. Um, so when the face mist finally was done, the bottles that came were all messed up. And then I had to wait for the bottles to reproduce and change them. And it was just like this whole process. So it was insane. But it's out now and I managed to change. There was one chemical, which is called polysorbate 20. And this is actually something that you get in so many products that you use. And you don't realize how many chemicals there is in the products that you use. I've realized because I've been working so much on products that I've been looking at ingredients and I've been seeing all the stuff we put on our face. And it's insane. It's insane what they put in your products. And we're putting that on our face.
I know. I know. That's why we have to be clean when it comes to our products for our skin.
Yes. Yes. So it's 100% natural. It has like aloe vera juice, coconut water. You know what? I thought about my mom. All the things my mom loves. She's so Chinese. She's always like aloe vera, coconut water, like everything, mostly aloe vera. And there's hyaluronic acid, which is freaking amazing for your skin. Hyaluronic
Yeah,
acid,
I
it's
completely
so good.
agree.
So good. Yeah.
Completely
So
agree.
it's great. Yeah. It's really worth it. So I can actually.
Could you share with us a little bit about how you R&D for the brand?
How what?
How you do research for the brand? I mean, like you mentioned a little bit about sending it to and from Australia for the past year. So how did you like do R&D? Like a little bit more about that. A lot of reading or
Yeah, of course. A lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of articles, asking around. Uh, to me, I feel like I had to learn by myself by uh, gathering all this knowledge. Not just because I use so many brands, so I know brands and I know what I like and don't like, right? And I also know what I go back to. And it's funny because I actually am not the type to use a lot of stuff. Like these 10-step things, I don't believe in that. It's like it's too much. Why are we doing 10 steps? Like, like
everything
imagine
is
back
too
in the
much
day when we
step.
had, yeah, I have no time for this. I've
Yeah.
got a child, I've got work, I have no time to do 10 steps. Who has time? So I need something fast and that works fast. And it means that I need something and I also want something natural. I feel like is that, and I think that
Yeah.
when your skin gets so much stuff on it, it becomes addicted to it, It becomes like, oh my God, you're using this thing. When you stop, why are you stopping? And it needs that thing again. So if you get used to natural products, natural skincare, things that don't have any chemicals, like stuff that you could put on your daughter or your child and you would not be worried. You know what I mean? Because you look at your products right now, you don't have any clue what half those ingredients are. I mean, I didn't. I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then it's like fragrance, which is the one of the worst things that you can put in it. So there's no fragrance in any of my, like in the face mist and stuff. It's all natural oils. Um, so I do a lot of research like that. I read up on all the brands. I look at what they're putting in it. I try to now like I'm not competing with anyone, yeah, because I'm my own brand. I just want to see what other brands are doing, not to do the same thing, but just to see like what kind of direction are they trying to put people in. And I feel like I don't want to be that kind of brand that like cons people. It needs to be a brand and a product that I would use on myself and my own children, you know? So
That's true.
that's why I had to equip myself with so much knowledge from researching online and also just checking out other products.
Okay, thanks for sharing about that. As the theme is clean gifting, I personally felt that PS Knudsen is very suitable because it encompasses organic products. So, what are your thoughts on natural products for the skin? I think you mentioned a lot about it already. Do you have any added thoughts for that?
Can you repeat that again? You broke out at the end.
Like, what are your thoughts on natural products for the skin? Do you think that it's preferable that we should choose that path versus just like going for any like over the counter products?
I am not gonna say that, you know, products they're using right now that we're buying that are very popular as well, you know, big brands. I'm not gonna say that, you know, you can't use that because I get it. They are good. But I would say that a lot of products that people are craving are the type where it's like instant gratification. It's like I want to use the cream and I just instantly see that it works. Now,
Mhm.
these kind of products have a lot of crap in it. That's why you see instant. So to me, I think about the long run. I think about 10 years ahead, you know, like how do I see I can maintain my skin and then in 10 years it's not going to be like completely messed up. And
Mm.
when you use chemicals like that, it might not show now, but it will
Yeah,
later.
I agree.
So, yeah. And I believe that because it's kind of like how I learned how to put sunscreen on. I know it's so stupid, but it's like my mom was like, the sun, and you know, I was like, "Ayo, so Chinese, ah. This she doesn't like the sun." You know, like I was like just being like we were just like my mom, and we're like super European, so we're just like sun, yeah, tan. And now I'm like, oh my God, I need
The
sunscreen.
sun, yeah, the sun
So
is
bad
not
for
good.
you.
Yeah,
So bad.
exactly. We have to put sunscreen.
Of
I
course.
agree.
So um I'm really working on things that can help people and that helps me, by the way. I want to help me as well. So I will create things to make sure that, you know,
It's
not to
good for us.
compete with other brands, but it's natural and it's good for you for the long run. And it still works. You might not see it instantly, but it you are diligent and you care about your skin and your
Mm.
well-being, you will have to just be disciplined. And that
Yeah,
takes some time sometimes.
just wait.
So
Patience is
yes,
key when it comes to
yes,
these type of skincare. So my
very much.
last question for you is: do you have any impactful testimonial that you would like to share with your audience in terms of your brand or prickly pear seed oil before we take questions from the public and run our giveaway?
I have a lot of amazing testimonials. Like I don't have to like read one up, but I have
Yeah.
amazing results. And I think my whole brand wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for my customers. Because when I
Yeah.
started it out, I had no clue if it was going to work, if people loved it, uh, why to continue. You know, if people didn't see that that like wouldn't give it a chance. Because again, like selling an oil is like this thing. It's like people are like, oh, does it really work? I'm just gonna go back and use this product that I know, that I know works. Um, so when I started selling the oil, I was very insecure, like how it would work for other people. But there was so much amazing feedback. And in the past year, I've gathered so many loyal customers who keep coming back repeatedly and buying the oil. And they buy it as gifts for their family, for their friends. My mom is addicted. Like, I don't know how many bottles she goes through, but she's always asking me for a new bottle. I'm like, are you eating this oil? Like, what's happening? Like,
Yeah.
she's so excited
You have
about
to tell your mom that it's not free, by the way. It's expensive.
it. I know, but it's my mom, you know you know how it is.
Yes.
You make them happy. So I have to say I don't have a specific testimonial, but more like I have so many loyal customers and they're all writing in, thanking me for bringing it in and saying that it's helped their kids with eczema, it's helped them with like their skin dryness, it's helped them with their like circles, it's helped them with stretch marks. And to me, that's been the drive, like every time I hear that, I feel so happy for them. So the brand has continued because of that. So my testimonials are all every day when I hear from these kind of people.
That's great. Ben uses it for his pimples and it reduces it. So that's great. So that's another testimonial for you.
Great,
Uh,
thanks.
and thanks a lot, guys, for staying tuned. We're going to announce the giveaway very shortly. But before that, please put in your questions about any questions you have for Pat. And I'll also take questions for Pat. So Zach Hamid has a question. He asked whether it's for everyone. You've already answered it because his 20-year-old niece has hair thinning. So he says if it works for his niece, can she be your brand ambassador for free? That's
Nice.
but it works for hair thinning, right? Because she's very stressed
Yes.
losing her hair.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. It does. You just have to use, because a lot of people were asking me how to use it. And it's actually very simple. You just rub it into the scalp and you use it as a mask. So you can either use it overnight and then you wash it out, yeah? Or you can use it like 20 minutes mask and then you wash it out. You have to wash it out. But it's kind of like doing those hair masks that you buy and it's natural. But your hair will, I use it on my lashes, on my eyebrows. I use it
See,
everywhere.
you have a lot of hair now on your lashes.
Yeah, because I was using fake lashes for so long. And then I was like, shit, do I have any more lashes left? And then I took them off and then they were okay. But, of course, you can see I've been using lashes for 3 years. And then I rubbed it on and it's been growing since. So, yeah, it's good.
So it works for lashes as well. That's good
Yeah.
to know, girls. And Daniel asked, how about the price and where can he purchase it?
You can just go online. We have a website, www.psknudsenbeauty.com. This one is 119, but we had a good offer for 99. I don't know if it's on anymore.
And what about the
13.
prickly pear seed oil?
That one's 139, which is actually one of the cheapest on the market because I've seen a lot and they're like 200 ringgit for 15 ml. Yeah, that's the one. So,
Yeah,
that one's 139. It's
okay.
really worth
Do
it,
you
and you don't
guys
have to use much of it.
so do you guys have more questions for Pat before we announce the giveaway? It looks like this. We're going to give away one bottle of prickly pear seed oil because I am going to give you guys for Christmas. I'm going to get it from Pat so you guys can try it for yourselves. One bottle, and another winner will take home a facial mist, which Pat took 1 year to produce for all of you. So
Sounds
we will also Zach, I'll put in Patricia's website, the PS Knudsen website, on the top comment once this live stream ends. So I'll put the website for you guys to purchase the oils. Do you have any more questions? Okay, Jennifer Agnes has one. So she says she has experienced hair loss due to a bout of dengue as well in July. So how do you use the prickly pear seed oil as a hair mask, and how often do you use it to recover from the hair loss?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm so sorry for you. Phew. I know how hard it is, and I'm sure you went through what I did. It was like just coming out in like chunks, right? Um, I used it as a hair mask in a sense where I took the oil and I rubbed it in the scalp, and that's because because when you lose hair, it has to go back from your scalp, so you have to massage and rub it in, and it will actually help start the growth of baby hair. And the thing is that because the oil has so many vitamins in it and so many antioxidants in it, it actually really helps kickstart your roots to being healthy and not dry, and that's why it actually helps hair growth. Um, I used to use it as a mask, so I just rub it in the back. Like I just took a few drops and I would just massage it everywhere. And I also have testimonials of women who did it to their husbands, of like they're patching here, and she used to massage him for 10 minutes every night, and he grew back completely here. So you just have to keep being diligent, putting in your roots, and then you have to wash it out. So you can do it overnight. I would say overnight is the best way, because then throughout the whole night it's working on your scalp.
How often do you do it? I think she wants to know as well.
Well, I stopped now because my hair is back to normal. But I was diligent. It was like, well, if I have to be like so every second day, but I tried every day just to, because it becomes a routine. You always have to get into a routine with what you use. And as I told you, I don't use many products. So I'm very like, okay, I wake up, I wash my face with water, uh, I put the prickly pear seed oil, and then I mist. That's it. That's all I do. And then throughout the day, I mist all day long. I'm just like addicted now. And then at night, same thing. I just wash my face quickly. If I have makeup on, wash it off. Oil, mist. That's it. Go to bed.
Okay.
So then when I was doing the hair thing, I just add it, massage it in, because I'm putting out my face anyways. I just go to
Yeah,
my hair.
yeah. All
That's
right.
it. You go to bed. Yeah.
Okay, I hope that answered your question, Jennifer. For those of you who would like to use it for your hair loss, don't worry, I'll put the link after this. So, do you guys have one last question? If not, I'll announce how to win the giveaway. All right, I'll announce how to run the giveaway. If you guys still want to put it, I'll give you some time to put in any last question. So this is the prickly pear seed oil. We'll give away one bottle of this, and Pat will be giving away one bottle of her facial mist. How you can win it is please share this video on your timeline and tag PS Knudsen, so we can actually take a look. So just two things: share it and tag PS Knudsen, and hashtag if possible clean gifting. So that's how you can win it, and we'll pick the winners at random for two winners. So once again, we're giving away two products: one prickly pear seed oil and one facial mist from PS Knudsen. Thank you guys for joining us. I guess we've answered all of your questions. We wish you all the best to win these two amazing products. And we hope that your hair will grow. Jennifer, Zach Hamid, to your niece as well. Daniel, I'll post the website link in just a short while. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We'll be back. Talking Live with Macy will be back next weekend, and we're going to talk about another clean gifting brand, New Nature. It's all over in Watson's, Ben's. It's actually pretty big. Please join us. We'll also have another giveaway, and people in Singapore, those of you watching from Singapore, can join us too, because New Nature is available in Singapore, and we're running the giveaway in both countries. Okay, so have a great Sunday. Thanks a lot, Pat, for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for
I
having
love the
me.
product.
I'm
So,
so happy.
bye, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the prickly pear seed oil and good luck. Remember, share this video, tag PS Knudsen, hashtag clean gifting. That's how you win it. We'll pick the winners at random. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.